Today we will be looking at a daily trading strategy.
Who am I? I am DP Roberts, and for years I've been testing hundreds of indicators and strategies over on my other YouTube channel, and I am constantly testing more. I've compiled all that information into spreadsheets and used it to create a profitable trading strategy with custom indicators. We have an amazing community on Discord where we help you become a profitable trader, and you will get access to our custom indicators as well as the spreadsheets of hundreds of tested indicators and strategies when you become a Patreon member. So even if this strategy isn't great, we have you covered. Links below in the description.
All right, as I said, today we are looking at a daily trading strategy. So this strategy here consists of two different indicators. So one, we have the Keltner channel here on the price action, and we have the Bollinger Band width indicator down here at the bottom of the screen. So before we go into the numbers on this particular indicator, if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm and shows the YouTube algorithm that you are happy with the video. Even if it's not a profitable strategy, please don't give it a thumbs down. It makes YouTube unhappy, and we want to keep YouTube happy. So please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't done so already. So let's go ahead and go over the numbers real quick here to see if the strategy is even worth going into more detail on. So we did a 50 trade test like normal. Out of those 50 trades, we have 31 winning trades. We have 19 losing trades. It's going to put us at a 62% win rate. Now, in this particular strategy, we were using the default take profit and stop that we use on the testing that we do on indicators on my other channel. And so let's see if I can't scroll back here and snag that default. Here we go. So this is going to be our default take profit and stop on this particular pair. If you're more interested in more information on that, the stop, how we got the stop, and so on, then go ahead and jump over to my other channel. You can find a link to it down in the description, and you can get more information on the strategies that we test, the indicators that we test, as well as the stop and take profit type setup. Anyway, so the default take profit and stop was what we were using on this particular strategy, but we were also using kind of another part system where we had the, once you hit the take profit, you take half the trade off the close half of the trade, and then you let the other half of the trade run for an extended period of time. The stop on this, as far as the second half of it goes, can be determined by a few different things. Basically, what I was doing was looking for a rejection of the top or lower band, depending on if we were going short or going low, and a kind of large aggressive bar type setup. So for example, like right here, you see that we get a move to the upside here. We get a rejection of this upper bar if we were going long, and we get a nasty red candle right here, which that would have been a good sign to go ahead and get out of this trade if you would have been riding this out any further. So that is the take profit stop we used on this. So with the 62% win rate, it is still a profitable trading strategy. It's not wonderful, it's not a huge winner, but it's definitely a profitable trading strategy. So let's go ahead and go over this strategy in some more detail. So as I said, the strategy consists of two different indicators. So we have the Keltner channel here on top. We have the Bollinger Band width indicator here on the bottom. Now in the default form, the Bollinger Band width indicator is going to look like this right here. So the first thing you're going to need to do is go into the settings. You're going to go into the style right here. You're going to click on this little symbol right here, the little wavy line, and you're going to change it to columns, which is going to give you this right here. I went ahead and changed it to blue. You can change it to whatever color you want it. And next thing we're going to do is we are going to go over here to this little side scale. We're going to kind of bump it up significantly like this right here. Then I'm going to kind of scroll up on it a little bit, and I'm looking for the 0.02 and the 0.03 right here to look like that. Then I'm going to click on my horizontal line tool right here. I'm then going to go over here and slowly, you can see the coordinates right next to my mouse there says 0.02. I'm going to slowly scroll this up until it changes to 0.03, and I'm going to click my line tool right there. You can change this to whatever color you want and whatever weight you want. I have it on red, and I have it bumped up on the line weight there to make it look a little bit easier. Now we do that because the 0.03 has quite a bit of room right here. You can see if I scroll down, you can see that it has tons of room right there. So we want to get right at the first portion of the 0.03. Then I'm going to go scroll it down like this so that way it looks a little bit better and we can see what's happening. All right, now that we have that set up, that is the hardest part of setting up the strategy. What we're going to do now is we are going to look for the price action to break either above the Keltner channel or below the Keltner channel. If it breaks above the Keltner channel, we are looking for longs. If we break below the Keltner channel, we are looking for shorts. And so the next part of this is we are looking for the Bollinger Band widths column here to be above that red line, that line that we set right there, that horizontal line at the 0.03. If we get that lined up right there, there is also a 1 bar buffer on this that I did put in. So for example, if we get the break there, but the Bollinger Band width isn't lined up, and on the very next candle, it then peaks up above that line that we put there, then that is a valid trade there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to set a long position right here. We're going to use that take profit and stop that we had right here. And we are going to measure this out here. We're going to have the 120 pips to the downside right about there. And we're going to have the 80 pips to the upside. Puts it about right there, give or take a little bit. So you can see that we bump up nicely. We'd hit our first take profit. We take half the trade off there, close half the trade in win, move the rest to break even, and then we would hopefully let this ride out for some more. Now, there were quite a few trades that went for a significant amount more, which is why I feel like this was a valid strategy to definitely look at. You can see in this particular case, though, we came down, would have stopped out at the rest at break even. And so then the opposite is true for the downside. You can see right here that we get the break of the Bollinger Band widths on the bottom. We have the channel here, the Keltner channel. We get the break of the Keltner channel. Then we have the Bollinger Band widths here at the bottom above that line that we drew there. And we would have pushed down nicely there, getting us to our take profit. We would have come back in, stopped out at the rest for break even. And so, like I said, it's not a huge winning strategy, but definitely would have gotten you in the green and kept you in the green for hopefully the rest of the time that you traded. So that's it for this strategy. If you are looking for another profitable trading strategy, one that definitely is going to be more profitable than this, then I highly recommend you check out the strategy that we developed on my other channel, testing hundreds of indicators and hundreds of different strategies. I'll put a thumbnail of it up right now on the screen and a link to the video I did on this channel on that particular strategy. And so I'll put that link to that at the end there that you can just click on. It's a proven profitable trading strategy that we've been testing and optimizing for quite some time now, and we're even working on automating it. And so if you are a patron at the time that we get the automation done, you'll get a significant discount on having access to that automation of that strategy. So really, really great stuff. Highly recommend you check it out. All right, that's it for this video. It's getting a little too long, so we're going to go ahead and cut it here and move on to the next video from here.